Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on the look that I'm wearing. It's a nice orangey eyes with orange lips, and also, if you didn't already notice, I have a new background. So this is what my background looks like. It took ages to get it right, but I did get it right. A lot of people wanted me to have a different background. I completely agree, the previous background was so boring. Now we have a fun background. So if you like this background, do let me know in the comments down below, and if you want to know how to get this look, then please keep on watching. So I've already done one eye, not completely but just a template. So I'm going to do this eye on camera. So first up, to prime my lids, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and this is in the shade 25 medium. I've been really loving this concealer, so I'm going to use this as an eye primer. You could also use any BB cream, or you could use foundation. And I'm taking this kabuki brush and just blending it out, and then I'm going to set it with the Essence All About Matte Mattifying powder, which broke just when I was filming this part. So sad. Once that is done, I'm taking the L'Oreal Matte Magic transforming powder, and this is in the shade N6 Nude Honey, and I'm going to run this all over my eyelid with the help of this fluffy brush. This is the Virgo Nose Shadow brush. This has a lot of shedding, but I really like it for blending. I'm also going to take the same color and run it in my crease so that other colors blend easily. I'm picking up the Sivanna Naked palette. It has the perfect transitional brown shades, so I'm picking up this middle brown because it's really warm, and with the help of this angular brush, I'm going to apply this in my crease to deepen it up. This look is all about slowly building up the color and intensifying it, blending, intensifying it, blending. So I'm going to take the pointed edge and run it in my crease. So once your crease is built, I am taking this shade from the same Sivanna palette, and I'm going to pick it up with the brush like so. I'm going to dab my brush with it. You can see that it is there, and then you can also use tape for this, or you could do without tape. I'm using a thingy magic like this so that I can keep and get a nice sharp line. Even if you don't get it, it is fine because our base is not yet done, and if there is any fallout, you can clean it with makeup remover. So I'm going to stamp this in my outer V and then slowly drag it into my crease and slightly blend, but not with the same brush. I'm just going to apply it with the brush and blend it with the help of this fluffy brush. I know that looks really weird, but trust me, we'll get to it. And then we're going to intensify the outer V even more with the help of a black shadow. This is a palette called Males, I think, in the shade number 6, but any black eyeshadow will do. I'm going to take another angular brush. The reason why I'm using angular brush is because you can not only stamp it in the crease, but you can just turn it around and again use it in the crease. Like you can stamp it on your outer V and take the same brush into your crease. You will see it in the coming clips. So I'm going to just dab like once or twice, tap off the excess because it's black. It can get raccoonized like this. So I'm going to take the same BB cream and I'm going to hold it here as my guide. Like I said, you could skip it. So I'm first going to stamp it, and then with whatever is left on the brush, I'm going to turn it towards the pointed side and run it into my crease. You see that it looks blotchy, so we're going to build it up slowly. Now that we have it, I'm going to take a big fluffy brush, like a blending brush, and I'm going to pick up the same L'Oreal Matte Magic, dip it well, and then buff everything so that both the eye matches. That's another key point while doing these sort of dramatic eye look. So I'm going to blend. I know it looks really weird on camera, like it looks like someone has punched me, I get it, but hold your horses. And then I'm going to pick up this Miss Claire eyeshadow. This is in the shade 0655. It's a beautiful orange shade which has slight sheen in it. So I'm going to pick up this eyeshadow brush. This is the Ankita eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to pick up the product from one side. This is a dry brush, not a wet brush, and I'm going to apply this all over the moving lid where we did not put any of the black or brown to intensify it. So I'm just going to apply it all over my lid. Make sure you do stamping motions rather than swiping motions. That way the intensity of the product will be more. I'm taking this color up to the crease, I mean only on the lid, and it shouldn't go beyond the crease. Try not to go beyond the crease. And then I'm going to take the pointy side of the brush. I applied the shade with this flat side, and then I'm going to take the pointed side and blend the black into the orange so that it is not like two separate lines. And then I'm taking the same brush with which we applied black with no additional product on, and using the same pointed side where we took black, and I'm going to again blend it out so that it meshes well. Going back in with the fluffy brush, I'm going to blend it again. You see there I have some product above my crease, so when you're blending and you have something like this, you can just go back in slightly with the compact powder that we first applied and blend, blend, blend. Okay, now the intensity of the orange is lost, so I'm going to go back in to the same mist clear shade with the eyeshadow pot, the flat shader brush, and intensify it again, but this time I'm going to be very careful. I want to make sure that it is not in the crease and it's only on the lid. That is the eyes complete. It looks weird, I know. Until we have our whole base makeup, it won't look perfect, and we have to do the lower lash line and everything. I'm going back in with the same black, and with the help of this Vega angular blender brush, apply this black eyeshadow to my top lash line. Make sure it's very close to your lash line. You could do this with a Kajal and then smudge it out. I'm not confident, so I'm using black and an eyeshadow brush, angular brush, and applying it. Whoa, my brain has frozen. And then with the help of a pencil brush, just ever so slightly smudge your upper lash line. We don't want it to be a stark liner line, we want it to be soft and diffused. So I'm taking this pencil brush and slightly, ever so slightly blending it. Only in the inner corner. I am going to leave the outer corner as is. So that is the eyes complete. Now let's move on to the face. Now for my face, let's start off. Oh wait, I forgot one last step in my eyes. Oh, where is that? Where is it? I forgot one last step in the eyes, and that is highlighting the brow bone. So I'm going to take this matte white eyeshadow in a big fluffy brush again. I love big fluffy brushes, if you can't tell. And I'm going to run it under my brow bone, and that way it will also clean up the eyeshadow if it is a little messy. Now the eyes are done. Now let's move on to the face. For primer, I'm using my Nivea Post Shave Men's Balm. What's new? I've just put it in a pump bottle so that it is easier for me to use. So I'm going to take that and massage it into my skin. This will also give you a nice dewy finish, which I love. Let it sit into my skin for a good 20-30 seconds so that it absorbs nicely and makes my skin plump and hydrated. Next, I'm picking up this Kiss Beauty highlight and contour kit, and I'm going to pick up this orange shade. Oh sorry, this one, orange shade, and I'm going to do a little bit of color correcting because I have pigmentation and I have crazy dark circles. So since this is a cream to powder formula, you don't need to set it, you can go over it with your base product. So I'm going to use my ring finger and just apply it under my dark circles. Next up, for my face, I don't want anything full coverage, heavy or anything, because the eyes are pretty dramatic. I want to keep my face nice and natural, and that's why I'm using just a BB cream. Now this is optional, you could go in with a full coverage foundation if you wish to, but I'm just going to use my BB cream, and I'm going to use the same flat top kabuki brush that we used to blend out the concealer on the eyes. I know in my previous video a lot of you were like, your foundation looks cakey and you look different today and all that. That is because of the lighting. I'm struggling so hard to get the lighting right. You have no idea, like it's been raining for the past couple of days here, so there's absolutely no, what happened? into the BB cream. Oh, come on, don't give up on me. Okay, that should be fine. So there's absolutely no sun, and I'm trying to film videos with whatever light I have, and I try to color correct as well on Premiere Pro, but that doesn't seem to go very well. So I'm trying my best to get the lighting properly. Now it might look a little white because it's a BB cream. It is going to take a little while to adjust to my skin tone, but I promise you it's going to be alright. So I'm using the same Maybelline Fit Me concealer under my eyes, on my forehead, bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow chin, you know the drill, all those places that I want to highlight. And I'm going to use the same Essence All About Matte Mattifying powder to set it. I'm also going to be using just a little bit of this yellow shade in the Kiss Beauty Highlight and Contour Kit to give me extra highlight, you know. So let's do that. Oh, I'm going to be setting the concealer and everything with the help of this Vega blush brush, just in case. This is the time when you can really clean up your eyeshadow if you've gone wrong with it. Much difference that makes. Don't worry, if it is a little too much, you can just blend out the edges. It looks really stark on camera, I don't know why, but in real life it doesn't. Oh, my camera problems are endless. Okay, now that we are done highlighting with concealer, I'm going to take the same translucent powder, the same Vega blush brush, and set my face so that what powders I put on top, like my bronzer, blush, highlighter, all those blend really well and they don't get patchy. Now for the rest of my face, again, I am taking the L'Oreal Matte Magic, the same compact, and I'm going to set everywhere but my under eye and all those places that we highlighted. I'm not going to set there, I'm only going to set the other places. It doesn't look powdery because this is a really finely milled powder and it looks beautiful on top of the skin. This way you can also clean up your highlighter if you've gone overboard like I have. Next up, I'm picking up the Sivanna Color Ultra Blush Palette in the shade 02. I've done a whole review on this product. I will leave a link to it in the description box as well as a card here. So I'm going to pick up the bronzer shade, this beautiful bronzer shade, with the help of this angle brush. First, I'm going to use the angular side to slightly chisel out my cheekbones, and then I'm going to use a bigger, fluffier brush, which is that. So I'm going to use this big fluffy brush and bronze my face because we need that bronze glow. Other side of the brush and just buffing it upwards or more towards the behind of the ear so that it doesn't droop down or come too front to my mouth. That way it looks really natural. Now I'm taking this big fluffy brush and bronzing my skin with the same powder but tapping off the excess. Weird. Now I'm taking the same palette and this white highlighter, and with the help of this brush I'm going to highlight them cheekbones. I want a glow, but I don't want like boom glow, so I'm just going to do that. Although this is a white highlighter, I have learned to use it in a way that is flattering to me, so I'm just going to do that. For the blush, I'm taking this Sivanna Colors Summer Compact Eyeshadow and Blusher. Below is below there are two blushes, so I'm going to pick up this more peachy tone blush with the help of the same Vega blush brush. It does look like it has golden reflex, but on the cheeks that doesn't look like it, and you need to really build this color up, otherwise it doesn't show up much on me. Now to tie it all together, this is a trick that I've learned from, I think, Michelle from Ready Set Glamour. You take the same compact and a big brush, I mean bigger than this, dunk it into your face powder and buff it all over your skin so that it looks very natural. You see how that looks and you see how this looks. Now let's finish off the lower lash line. I'm taking the same shader brush, and with what is left on the product, I'm going to go in the inner 1/3. Now for the outer half, I'm taking the same brown shade from the Sivanna palette, this shade, and running it along the other half of the lash line. Now going back in with the same black shadow, I'm going to deepen the lower lash line and smoke it out. Only the outer half, we want the inner half as is. I'm taking the L'Oreal Kajal Magic thingy and just what is that? Lining my lower lash line. I'm not going to tight line because I'm too scared. Now I'm going to apply the Maybelline Collosal Volume Express mascara. This is the waterproof edition. I'm going to pile up a couple of coats. I already started doing this, but then I realized I haven't hit record. For the lips, I want another orange thing on my face because I want this look to be like a monochromatic look. So I'm using this Blue Heaven lipstick, and this is in the shade Sunrise Orange. It's a beautiful reddy orange. It's not a pure orange. I don't know why, but mine is a little wonked. So I'm just going to apply this and see if it matches the look. With that, I complete this makeup tutorial. Really nice smoky eyes with a hot orange lips. You can definitely tone this down with nude lips. I always do nude lips, so I decided to go with something bold and bold. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you thought of this video in the comments down below. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, comment. I already said all that and all the jazz, and I will see you in my next one. Till then, bye.
So if you want to know how to get this Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a really fun makeup tutorial. I don't know if this can be worn for summer because I don't really wear all this all the time. You can definitely wear it. No. Oh, my eyes are watering. Oh, what is up with the lighting? Stop recording. Whoopsie. Whoops. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on the look that I'm wearing. It's a orange smoky look with a bold lip. Again, you can definitely tone this down with whatever shade that you feel like wearing. It can be nude, pink, whatever you want to wear, you can. So I hope you guys enjoyed. No, that is wrong. So this is the look that I've come up with. It's a nice glowy finish with minimal coverage. I haven't done my eyebrows because I just forgot. If you like this tutorial, and let me know if you like this background because everyone wanted me to change my background because it was getting boring. I agreed, it was a struggle getting this background right, and I really like the way this whole background turned out. And this is orangey tropical. Oh god. This is orangey and tropical, and so is my eyes and my lips, and yeah, oh, I'm not getting the intro. Oh, come on, stop acting. And I'm really glad that it is on. I hope you like this. For all those people who wanted me to change up this background, I hope this is the first step in many background steps. I don't know.